on, Daddy folks, this is Diecastbuffet here again, and welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2003. It's time for the Sharpie 500, the Bristol night race, race 25 out of 36. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. So, we're going to the Bristol night race here, folks. Who's freaking ready? Well, he just won, not Martinsville, Michigan. Ricky Rudd has got 4 wins this season, and he gained a lot of points on Jeff Gordon, who, guess what, had a DNF at Michigan. And Dale Jarrett, with his second place finish, gains over 130, probably 140 points. We were 200 and roughly 30 points out. We're 102 back now. So we gained a monumental amount of points on Jeff Gordon. And truth be told, he could throw a blanket over the top 4. And I eliminated everyone outside the top 9, and I'm going to stay with it. I think for Jimmy Johnson, he's still in this championship hunt. Newman's out of it, though. You have to be within 500, and we're getting close to eliminate anyone over 400. So Jimmy Johnson really has to pick up some points here. But this was a huge break for Ricky Rudd and Rusty Wallace. They're going to gain a lot of points on Jeff Gordon. But going to the Bristol night race, this is going to be interesting because after that, it's Darlington, then it's Richmond, and then it's pretty well on for the ends. It's going to be exciting. And, of course, down the road, you have another race at Infineon. You know, that's something that's going to be fun. Of course, you have the one and only Martinsville race because Martinsville's glitched out in this game. And Texas Road Course, which is ran on a Thursday. And then later that weekend, you have the big 500-mile oval race. And then, of course, the season finale, Fontana, California, nighttime racing. So we're going to the Bristol night race. Let's run the primary paint scheme. Well, let's go racing. Alrighty, folks. We qualify on pole again. Here we go, folks. Sharpie 500. This is going to be fun. Bristol night race 2007. Let's go ahead to the down track side. Here we go.
It's nighttime here at Bristol Motor Speedway, and we're ready to go racing under the lights. It's the Sharpie 500, brought to you by EA Sports and MRN. Barney, this place has been referred to as the world's fastest half-mile oval. Add 43 cars to that, and you've got a recipe for some exciting racing.
I think the old phrase, rubbing is racing, explains exactly what we're going to see in this one. Tight, fast racing with a lot of bumping and banging for position. Just what these NASCAR fans love to see.
Jeff Burton comes to the track with the hopes of maintaining his top 5 points position.
Oh yeah, and all these guys in the top 5 are fighting hard week in and week out to gain as many points as possible. It's harder to pick up spots once you're into the top 5.
Ryan Newman has a string of top 5s going.
And let me tell you something, Joe. You throw in a couple of wins to go along with those top 5s, and all of a sudden you're in the hunt for the championship.
The 142 car has really shown some muscle in his qualifying this year.
Yeah, but don't forget, Joe, it takes a lot of people working together to get that car starting in the top 10 every week.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Here we go, folks. Jeff Burton alongside Roush Couture, Martin Martin. But don't forget, Scott Wimmer, Terry Labonte, and Jimmy Johnson. Top 5. This is going to get interesting, folks. So it's the Bristol night race. Jeff Gordon has an engine failure last Sunday at Michigan, but can he rebound? He's qualified in about mid-pack into Pepsi Monte Carlo. The momentum continues to grow for Dale Jarrett, but we got back-to-back poles, so, I mean, we're doing something right, thank God. So we're going to keep digging here, got to stay humble, keep going. But Wimmer, I think Scott Wimmer could be a serious upset tonight. This guy has been close. Jimmy Johnson, he needs points, and it's getting crunch time. Mulligans are far and few between. Here we go. 50 laps. The Bristol night race is on in 2007. Now, this is going to be an attrition-style event. You're going to need to be able to hold on and try to fight and survive. Bristol Motor Speedway. Martin's out front. We need to lead a freaking lap, so we got to get back to Martin's bumper here. We cannot let Martin get too far away. We need to lead at least 1 lap. So if we have to, we're going to have to move him. If we have to, we're going to have to move him. And just, I don't have a choice. I got to get to his bumper. I got to lead 1 lap. Dang it. skirting the fence there. Oh, Terry's right there. Dang it, Terry. That's my fault. Okay. Just settle in. Just settle in. Find your groove. Find your rhythm. Bristol is a rhythm racetrack. It's the corners. You're almost turning left more than you're going down a straightaway here, right? You're almost always turning left, and you got to find a good rhythm here. And unfortunately, our car's not the stout horse in the stable. We got to find a way to get this thing going. Not much you can do though. It's kind of just finding your rhythm here. And one thing I've noticed is that you have to carry your throttle throughout the corner. It's not just like a stop and go. And it's hard finding that rhythm, that line that works. Because if you can keep your throttle in the apex here, you really can keep your lap times going. Terry, please don't block me, buddy. Thank you. I would block you too, but you know what I'm saying. But if he moved me while I was blocking him, I wouldn't be, man. You know, it's just part of it. I think what's going to win this race is whoever can keep their throttle in the middle of the apex. Because if you wait too long to kick the throttle, then you lose your straightaway momentum. So it's about keeping your speed up in the middle of the corner, I think is going to be key. But we got to stay out of the fence for one. That's going to hurt our side force and overall downforce of this race car. That's going to be tough. We have to find a way to keep this thing out of the fence tonight. But most importantly, though, we just got to protect. You know, protect our points. Tires are going to get worse here on out, but I'm hopeful we can still lead at least one lap. I'm hoping we'll get some cautions tonight that will mix up the field, and we'll see how it plays out. But right now, we're in second place. Got to be thankful for that at least, you know. 10th place. Oh, we got a cat already out of the race. Looks like it's one of the rookie young drivers. So unfortunately, no big names. But hey, we had our big name last weekend, so you're gonna be grateful for that at least. Car just doesn't have the throttle off commands. Let's try diving the corner a little bit deeper. Trying to stay aggressive and trying to run where Mark Martin is, and it's tough. Because the car won't rotate like his. So I'm trying to find a way to keep our speed up to be able to do that. Dive bombing the corner a little bit is picking up a tenth or two. But it's just trying to keep that apex speed is so difficult here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Mark gained a lot of points on Jeff Gordon last Sunday. He's heating up for a second Winston Cup championship, so don't be surprised. And you go back to 2005, the guy was going to win the championship at Homestead. Final lap, he has a DNF. Final lap. Going to win the championship, and Gordon steals the championship. Go back last season. Sterling Marlin came in. He was going to win the championship. Sure enough, Jeff Gordon goes into Fontana, has a walk-off finish, leads the most laps, and Sterling Marlin just, 3 points, 5 points, loses the championship. Might have been 9 points. It was so close, man. I mean, it was like 2 spots, the difference. Jeff Gordon's got lucky the last 2 seasons, but nonetheless, he's still a 6-time Winston Cup champion. We're trying to find a way to get through the field tonight. Terry Labonte's hanging stout in the third place spot. The Hendrick Motorsports camp has some pretty good engines tonight, as well as Jimmy Johnson, but don't count out Dale Earnhardt Jr. He hasn't won a race all season long. He needs some momentum. Lap 17 out of 50 here. Pit stops probably be around lap 23, lap 24. Maybe a few stragglers at lap 25. But will the caution wave tonight? That's the scary thing about pitting here at Bristol, is that it is so easy to get trapped a lap down here because of how small a racetrack it is. And Mark Martin's just pulling away. He's much better, I think, on the older tires compared to us. And I wouldn't say we're struggling, but we're pushing the car too much, and it's just... It is just not going too well for us. But it's okay. It's okay. We're running second at Bristol. I'd say that's pretty darn good. I mean, I'm trying to find a way to catch up to him. I just want to lead one lap. Like, truth be told, he can win this race. I don't mind. I just want to lead one lap because that's 5 bonus points. Right? That's 5 points. That's going to matter. Especially when we're like 105 points out from the points lead with Jeff Gordon. Right? We're probably like 80 points behind Jeff Gordon. But Dale Jarrett took over the lead now. So now we have to start thinking about the 88 car as well in terms of championship picture. I'm trying to find a new rhythm to gain on Mark Martin here. Cats are pitting here, so hopefully he'll pit early and he'll surrender the lead, and we can try to find a way to lead a lap or so. Corner exit here at Bristol, though, is such a finicky. It's so finicky. It's like trying to sit on a hot stove in PI sweater. It truthfully is. It's like trying to balance a butter knife on a 2x4. It just doesn't want to work. 23 out of 50 here. I'm pitting when Mark Martin pits. There ain't no doubt about it. Oh, got a lap down car here. That could slow up Mark Martin. Yep. Ricky Rudd. And looks like the 5 car, Terry Labonte, blended right in front of your race leader. We're getting low on fuel here, guys. We got probably maybe a lap and a half left. Dale Jarrett's right behind us. I think he pitted. But truth be told, if we block him here, that's going to help us. Don't let him by. Is Martin pitting? Caution is out! Dang it! I think Jarrett's a lap down. I think Jarrett's a lap down. Thank you, God, for telling me not to pit here. Let's see what happened. Huge impact into the wall. Up and over. Who crashes out? It's Jimmy Spencer. Wow. Let's see what happened. Oh, good God almighty. Rusty Wallace gets a hit of that. Even some contact with Elliott Sadler and Johnny Benson. I think Labonte got some. So we got to pit here. We're on fumes. We're second place. I think Jarrett is going to get his lap back. Let's see. I'm going to pause it here. Let's get our pit options. We don't want to repair damage. Keep the car as loosey-goosey as possible. Drop the PSI. Got to do what you got to do here. And hope and pray it all works out. So I tell you what, that was a God-given miracle, that caution coming out. Because if we would have pitted before Mark Martin, we would have been trapped a lap down. And now that the caution came out in our favor, which is, thank you God for that, we might be able to keep some cars a lap down. I do think some of the drivers are going to get their lap back due to the leaders pitting. But either way, as long as we're up front, that's all that matters. And that's what I'm hoping. And come on, team. Come on, team. Thank you. Perfect. Knock on wood. Hope and pray this all works out. 15.5. A bunch of cars are still a lap down here, guys. Fight to the inside. 6th place. There's Mark Martin right in front of us. Jimmy Johnson is out front. Did any of these guys pit? I think they did. Oh, no! There's, gosh, dog it. I'm sorry, Johnny Benson there. Some tight corridor racing here. Now, we don't have the best car in the field, but we need to fight. The 28 car, Ricky Rudd, is a lap down. He is not for position, so if he does get around us, no harm, no foul. But there are some slower cars here. That's going to cause a discrepancy for Mark Martin and company. But it's also going to jumble up the field a little bit here. So perhaps it could help us out. Either way, we have to fight, dig, and scratch and claw trying to get back up there. Move the 25 car. If Nadu blocks you, you have to move him. There's no doubt about it. You have to move Nadu if he blocks you. Come on, car. Get that momentum. Move 25. Just get out of the way. He's the lap down. He shouldn't even be blocking you like that, truth be told. He should be a little bit more lenient letting you go. Look at that Rusty Wallace. Hard impacted the outside wall there. Slammed on the brakes. Oh my goodness. That was scary right there. Wow. So we're up to 5th place here. Rusty Wallace took a hard lick into the wall here. The 2 car was for position, so that actually helped us out. Keeps it going, though. That damage is not going to help his turning ability, but now we got to find a way to catch up to the front. We'll get a top 5 update here and make sense of all this chaos. It's lap 35 now. Tony Stewart's out front. Jimmy Johnson in 2nd. I mentioned Johnson truthfully needs some points here. Let's look at the field here and where Dale Jarrett is. So let's see where the cutoff is. So right here is the cutoff. So Jerry Nadeau is the first car 1 lap down. 33rd is their lap total. And if you go through here, you got Rudd, Wimmer, let's see. Dale Jarrett is a lap down, your points leader. Oh my goodness. This is insanity. So think about that. If we would have pitted with Dale Jarrett, we would be at the best finishing 31st. 31st. But instead, we stayed out and pitted with the leader and caught a massive break. And now we're in the top 5 position. We gained 150 points roughly on Jeff Gordon last Sunday at Michigan. we could gain 100 points on Dale Jarrett tonight. So this is monumental for our season here. This is absolutely a God-given miracle. Lap 36 out of 50 here. Keep digging. Keep digging. Mark Martin is for position, possibly Labonte. I don't know. I think Labonte actually pitted during that sequence, but he's going to have a stout race car. Let's figure out who's the next cat after him. So it's the 142. I think it's that white and black car that got involved with the accident with Jimmy Spencer that brought out that miracle caution. 12 laps to go. Trying to get around someone, but it's just like, it feels like there's a beach ball. And it's like you get closer and it just extends. You just can't get around the car ahead of you. It's like a bubble. Trying to dive in the corner here. There we go. Just trying to find a way to get around Mark Martin here. Come on, come on. Keep the momentum. There we go. Move them. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Textbook. Sorry, Mark Martin. I got to get around you, bud. I don't believe in running behind your teammate and letting him block you for 30 laps. I ain't about that, no. It's okay if it's a lap or two, but if you continually block me, I'm going to move you. Even if I respect the crap out of you. It's wins to cut points racing. We're all racing for position. I didn't wreck you. You block me, Terry, and I will. Look, I'm a Texan. But Texas Terry Labonte better get out of the way because he ain't getting his lap back and he's holding me up. So get ready for a big old Ford Taurus bumper in your back end, Terry. You block me, I'm moving you. All right, keep digging. Ooh, tight off the corner. Is there enough time to catch the 142? Will Tony Stewart win the Bristol night race? Or Jimmy Johnson will sneak in and steal another Winston Cup win? Johnson is still in second. Tony Stewart looking like he's going to win tonight. A caution could change everything, though. We would have enough time to get the race restarted. But right now, it looks like the 142 is pretty stout. Again, Dale Jarrett, Ricky Rudd, championship contenders. Outside the top, I would say top 25 at least. We're digging. I'm overdriving the car using every inch of the Goodyears I can. The right front's pretty damaged, so we need to be mindful of that. Don't want to do anything that could turn this into a DNF. A top 5 run tonight is solid. I mean, that's absolutely what we need is a top 5. I mean, we could gain a tremendous amount of points tonight if we can hold off to this. Even if Tony Stewart wins this big Bristol night race, it would be monumental for the 99 crew here. Gotta keep digging, gotta keep digging. Find a way. Just find a way. Lap 48 out of 50. The race will be official here. Caution would end the race. I don't think we're going to catch the 142 car in time, and truth be told, I don't want to rough people up to get it. I don't want to take out ourselves from a championship and getting a DNF tonight. Because I just don't think we can manhandle both of these cars and get up to that 142. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't see it being in the cards. I think this is a moment where you need to show some patience here. Yes, that's 5 points, that 142 card, but look at the right front. If we slam into that 55 and then have to slam into 36, we could cause a DNF, and it could end our night. So I'd rather show some patience here, be grateful for what we got. Tony Stewart is going to win here at Bristol, and, I mean, the most miracle caution ever. Top 5 run. Jeff Gordon does get 9th place, but, man, we gained a boatload. I mean, a boatload on Dale Jarrett. Wow, man. I mean, this is crazy. So, oh, we did lead 1 lap. What? How did we lead a lap? I'm confused. I'm confused. We did lead. Was that the start of the race? I don't know. Anyways, we did lead that 1 lap. Thank God. Okay, so we did get those extra 5 points. So we got 165 points for us. Jeff Gordon, 138, so roughly about 27 points again on them. That's still pretty good. That's still pretty good. We gained points on Sterling Marlin throughout the field here, and this is the big kicker here. Dale Jarrett, no laps led, 76 points. Oh my goodness. Roughly a 80-point swing there. So that's huge for our season right there, because we were about 105 out from Dale Jerry. I mean, we're almost points, bonus points area of passing him. And C. Hillsworth, he only got to 8 laps today, but definitely the huge impact with Jimmy Spencer helped Tony Stewart win this Bristol night race. He may not be in the championship hunt, but this definitely is equalizing the playing field. This 07 championship truly is anybody's, and Jimmy Johnson saved his season tonight. I'll tell you that. He saved his season tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you're having a great one out there. Of course, I upload these every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great one, folks. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that being said, Diecast Buffet signing off.